the ridiculous world of testosterone mimicry. If people, actually most people nowadays, wear shoes that have 5 centimeters of sole thickness, then suddenly everybody is 5 centimeters taller. Now, this is just size. It's not actually size, it's just height. But there seems to be an algorithm which kind of conflates height and size. So just becoming taller or appearing taller is basically deceiving people into thinking that you are taller. The same, I think, applies to, I had to look up this word with ChatGPT, masculinization. So what correlates with higher testosterone? Either prenatally. So masculinization is defined as the biological process by which testosterone and other androgens direct male typical development, at least according to ChatGPT. So the rise in testicular testosterone seems to trigger the growth of the larynx, which leads to voice deepening, thicker chords, lower voice, facial hair, body hair, increased muscle mass, bone growth, and a redistribution of fat. I now just asked ChatGPT what the effect of testosterone on behavior is. So here now just a summary ChatGPT gave me. Behavioral masculinization through testosterone equals increased sexual motivation, competitive dominance orientation, risk-taking, modulated by social context. So the question now is, how does one fake these adaptations and thereby make other people think one potentially would have higher prenatal testosterone exposure or also higher testosterone levels? By pretending to have a deep voice. Ever heard of vocal fry? It's this sound that is then mixed in with speech. Now trying to speak low all the time is like trying to drive fast with a car all the time. What one actually needs is maybe modulation. It's the dynamic range that ideally goes up, at least in my thinking. One could also see strength training through this lens. If I train for years and eat enough protein and sleep well, then I can kind of pretend, because I actually then have higher muscle mass than nature would have given me if I would not consistently work out. If I then take some of the minoxidil that I apply to my hair these days, because my hair is already thinning, to my beard, because this then enhances also the hair growth of my beard, does masculinize my face at the same time as I'm trying to demasculinize my top hair. So the DHT receptors, dihydrotestosterone, in my scalp cause the miniaturization of the hair follicles of my top hair. So basically, a masculinized face means eventually going bald, but also having a beard. And by applying minoxidil, one can increase the masculinization. One can kind of increase how fast the masculinization, at least perceived, through speeding up the beard growth happens, and reduce the masculinization of the top hair. So one could take a look at other examples as well. But I will cut this short now, and maybe one could call this